It's time for Washington Frogquest. This episode, Gigging Bullfrogs.
So it's I call this meeting of the Midnight Society to order again. Hey Washington Fish Questers, I'm still down here at historic Swofford Pond. I'm going to show you how I like to go bullfrog gigging. Now you might think, Blake, you're an evil man. Bullfrogs are so cute. So that's what I thought too when I was a kid. Well, that sounded really condescending, didn't mean to. I was going to say, but bullfrogs are an invasive species, very invasive. You do not need a hunting license nor a fishing license, any kind of license to harvest them, and you can harvest as many as you want. And that's because they are very destructive. Anything that can fit in their gigantic, relative to the size of their body, mouths, they eat. So native fish, native frogs, like tree frogs, native rodents, native insects, native lizards, I guess. Anything. You know, if it can get in their mouth and it's made of meat, they'll eat it. So, you know, it's not like we're going to make a dent in the bullfrog population. That genie is out of the bottle. However, you know, on a micro level, you can save, you know, dozens of you know, local species lives from every bullfrog you harvest. And it is extremely cliche, like I know it is, but they truly taste like chicken. They actually taste pretty good. So, you know, just out of respect for, they are alive, you know. I won't do kill shots in my videos. I actually don't even club fish in my videos. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed that, but I try not to show the actual wood shampoo shot. That's just me and my sensibilities. Yeah, but anyway, so with the bullfrogs, I'll show you how I do it. I'll cut out right before anything actually gets murdered. And however, there might be some graphic content, you know, dead frogs, etc. So, fair warning. Alright, there's quite a few different types of bullfrog gigs out there in the market. I have this 5-pronger. As you can see, it has little barbs on it. It's just on a wooden dowel, and then it goes to a powerful pin light, like that. You may have heard that light blinds bullfrogs, and yes, they just sit there, and then you know, give them the gig. You can also catch them with bait. Some people actually tie a little hook, like a little line with a piece of, you know, with a hook, or not even a hook. I mean, any kind of like little thing that attracts them, because they'll eat anything, like I said. So I could put about anything on a line off the end of this gig, and then they would attack it, and I go boom. However, I guess I'm more sportsmanlike or lazy. So yeah, that's the idea. You get them, and then, like I say, yeah, obviously that's not a great way to go. So humanely as possible, I then have rolled into the boat. Shoot, there we go. And then I give them the wood shampoo as quick as I can. So, you know, I got them on the gig, immediately bonk in the head, and then when they're basically dead, you know, I might have to bonk them, you know, 2-3 times. Then you separate their legs from their body. There is here, I got my field knife here. Yeah. You'll be able to feel the bones. You know, it's not like each leg; it's basically like their hips from their body. So I know that all sounds very morbid, but like I say, they're invasive, and you know, I don't get joy out of killing anything, but they do taste like chicken, and you are doing natural species a favor. So at any rate, I then take their legs and either put them in a Ziploc bag or some kind of bag, and then I usually take the bodies and I put them in a brown paper bag or something, and I will take the bodies and either bury them, or, you know, I'll make sure I dispose of them in some way that, like, a bunch of kids aren't going to stumble upon a bunch of dead half frogs, you know, and have nightmares for the rest of their life. So probably goes without saying not to do that, but there, I've said it. So let's walk around. Like I say, I will cut away right before I actually make the kill shot, but let's go look for some frogs. Alright, I got my pin light on, but the main light you're seeing, there's my big squid light, just for the purposes. Oh, there's one right there. See, its back's to us. That's actually its best chance, is not looking directly at me. See, it's right there. It's right in the side of the light. There's right in the light. Well, I nailed that one, like, just perfectly square. And then, like I said, I gave the wood shampoo real quick. Gonna go find some more. They can jump away, so I mean, you do have to be pretty quick when you start the gig. All right, you can actually gig them from. You should gig them in the water as well, from shore, or in the water. So I'm doing this from shore, but a lot of people do go out in their boats and do it. Big old spotlights. Usually you get a shine off their eyes just like any other animal. Something to watch out for is canary reedgrass if it's in your area, because you can slice your hand on that really bad. I had a buddy, not frog gigging, but that needed stitches because he went to pull a piece up and it slipped in his hand and it just cut him deep. Amazing what that stuff can do. Oh, there's one. Not the biggest, but it is a bullfrog. Deep in the canary reedgrass, though. Yeah, pretty slim pickings tonight. But you know, I think that's good news overall. Like I say, these guys are invasive and eat indiscriminately, including our native species, so the less of them the better. There he is again, my white whale. Oh! Man, that frog. Lucky I didn't break my gig. So there you go. If there's a petrified kid watching me, you know, gig frogs, that one outsmarted me. Had the last laugh. Alright, so I didn't want to show butchery, just, you know, kids watch this show. And but as a disclaimer, I'm about to hold up what just the frog's leg looks like, so I've separated the legs from the body. So here you go. So that's what it looks like. And although they can kind of feel soft, they are like solid muscle. That is all edible meat there. Like I say, very good. And to get the skin off, because you take the skin off, all you do is just take a regular pair of pliers and it peels right off. I won't do that in this episode just to get out of decency. But yeah, it's pretty easy. And you can deep fry them or do whatever you want. So there you go. I think that's going to do it for my little bullfrog excursion here. But it's a fun way sometimes to break up the night if you're crappie fishing or catfishing in the dark. You can reel up your poles and go on a constitutional and do your native frogs and fish and insects some favors by eliminating some of these guys. So thanks so much. See you next time on Washington Gig Quest.